Our biggest sale of the year is happening right now during the Season of Inspiration at Team Mazda. Now's your chance to get 0% financing for 60 months on a new Mazda CX-5 and make no payments for 90 days. Get savings on top of savings right now at Baton Rouge's Mazda dealer, Team Mazda on Airline.
That would be concerning and maybe set a precedent moving forward.
If you have plans to be outside, you might hit a couple of these little passing showers.
A drug bust and a few arrests made. Look at what they hauled in here.
Good morning. Matt is getting his morning stretches in. Look at those long, limber legs. He is getting his stretches in today. How you doing?
I may need some help getting out of this.
Stand by. Careful, careful, careful. If you're feeling creaky as you wake up this morning, there we go. You might need some WD-40s on those knees. There we go, folks.
Then the stretches in. Good to see everybody. I don't know. Don't ask. I have no idea. Welcome to a Monday here in South Louisiana. Good weekend?
Yes.
Kind of crazy. Low Friday rainy, Saturday rainy.
Yeah.
Got better Sunday. Great for getting out and doing what you want. Apparently, we're going to have a week like that. Good stuff.
I tell you, Dr. Steve Caprata is to thank for that. Comfortably cool on Sunday. Steve, we're going to see much of that today. Thank you.
Yeah, some nice now early winter weather here in South Louisiana, and we'll keep it dry, it looks like, over the next several days. Pretty shot from our Sky 9 camera that started out on this Monday morning. We got some high clouds overhead, and otherwise just a little bit of sunshine trying to break through those clouds. We're going to look for those clouds kind of be around over the next couple of days. There you see it, that view brought to you by Our Lady of the Lake. Temperatures mostly in the 50s, although north of Baton Rouge, 40s. A good bit cooler in New Roads, 45, Macomb 48, but Baton Rouge 54, Gonzales right now 52. So probably a little sweater or jacket getting out the door this morning. Overall, though, it'll turn into a pretty comfortable day. We warm up into the mid-60s by lunchtime, highs in the upper 60s, pretty close to normal. And as I said, some of those high clouds will continue to stream overhead. You can see that on the satellite and radar moving in from the southwest now north of Baton Rouge. Probably a little better chance you get some more sunshine through the day. We'll be in and out of these high clouds today, tonight, right on into tomorrow. Not really until Wednesday that I expect more in the way of sunshine to show up. But even with clouds around, no rainfall expected anytime soon. We do give you a first alert and early heads up to our next significant chance of rain, and that looks to be for the weekend. So let's update you on that. We're confident there's going to be a cold front moving in from the west, somewhere from late Saturday into early Sunday. Still some model differences in the exact timing, but confidence in the front, pretty good confidence and good rain chances as well. So that's Saturday evening on the European, showing showers and storms starting to move in from the west. Storm Prediction Center already highlighting a severe weather threat a little bit west of us, a 2 out of 5 slight risk showing up from East Texas, western and north Louisiana up into much of Arkansas. But that could easily expand eastward a little bit in subsequent outlooks, so we'll keep you updated. The big difference with this storm system, the next one on the way, versus what happened late last week and over the weekend, this one expected to move through much more quickly. So with that in mind, the Weather Prediction Center right now showing rain totals averaging less than an inch for most of us. Certainly could be locally higher in spots where we get some storms, but not expecting a repeat of what we got late last week. But overall, the news is good. Pattern seems to have shifted. We're getting more regular rain events. That's going to help us out with the drought. We are going to be dry today through Friday. Pretty comfortable. Mornings will get a little bit cooler the next few days. Low 40s Tuesday and Wednesday. Could even hit the upper 30s on Thursday. And then temperatures rebound Friday and Saturday into the 70s ahead of the front. We'll get the rain late Saturday, early Sunday. I think much of Sunday is dry. Early next week, dry and a little bit cooler once again. Time now, 7:06, back from a vacation, a cruise. I need to live life like you, Johnny. Tell me how to do it.
Let's go, buddy. Let's go. I'll show you how to do it. It's awesome. But it's also good to come back. It's great to come back to a family of work buddies that you love, and that's the case here. All right, we're looking pretty good on the interstate. We're starting to see our normal slowdowns coming out of Denham Springs, and we have a couple of wrecks. One of them's got, we thought these two might be the same wreck up here on Hooper. They're a little close to each other, but not close enough to be the same. So there's two different wrecks. One of them's going to be on right there off of of Hooper Road at Carmel Drive, and the other one is going to be right there on Hooper at Shoe Creek. So those are two different wrecks. Another one that looks like it's on the interstate, but it's not. It's on the northbound side of O'Neill, south of I-12. So that's not affecting I-12 traffic at all. And then not too far from campus. This is Segan Lane, where it comes in, crosses Highland, becomes Burbank, right past Bluebonnet. Between Burbank, actually, it's going the other direction. It's between Gardere and Bluebonnet on Burbank. So that's right near West Haven Boulevard, if you kind of know where that's at. Meanwhile, interstate's looking good here at Bluebonnet. I-10 at the 1012 merge. A lot of road work going on. You'll expect overnight and early morning road closures and lane closures, and that will create some havoc for you as this road widening project really starts to ramp up. We told you it would late November and early December. At 7:08, they're still doing it. Every morning, give you a little brief summary of what you might have missed. Some of the top headlines in 9 News this morning. They go over to Studio B. Steve and I stay here in the main studio, and we go back to Liz and Matt.
It wasn't the same without you, Johnny. Good to have you back.
The national headline, the global headline that the world keeps obviously paying attention to right now, what's going on in the Gaza Strip. We had 7 days of truce, temporary pause and peace. That is over as of the weekend. Israel Defense Force is saying now they're going to be targeting the southern part of Gaza as well.
Israeli soldiers kind of keeping eyes and that bombardment on the Gaza Strip there. And so Palestinians reported leaflets coming from the sky saying you must get out, right? Reported evacuations, but they're saying that there's no place to go, right? With all of the areas around them kind of war torn, where do you go from here? So we're seeing how this is going to continue. You've got Benjamin Netanyahu, the Prime Minister of Israel, saying that their goal is to target all of Hamas leadership. What does that look like for civilians on both sides? Well, we're going to see how it's going to play out this week.
And we actually, speaking of this week, we could, the United States Congress could be voting on funding for this Israeli efforts here. But you have a lot of Democrats putting pressure on the Biden administration to say, you need to put pressure on Israel to limit the civilian casualties, or we're not voting for that. Again, that could happen this week at the nation's capital. We'll keep you in the know with all that. But yeah, continuing to watch. My goodness, what the heck is going on? Sunday in the Baton Rouge area was not a good day when it comes to shootings. 2 men hurt after police say they were shooting at each other?
Yeah, some kind of shootout led to 1 man in serious condition, 1 person that police say is in stable condition. That's not what hospitals categorize, but that's what police are telling us right now. This is actually the first of 3 shootings that we were tracking on Sunday, kind of overnight, well into Sunday. And so this one about 1:30 happening on Bay Street there. We don't know exactly what led up to that altercation and that shootout, but right now we're watching for those victims' conditions, and we still don't know the identity of the 2 men involved here, but that's not the only incident that Baton Rouge police worked.
No, so these are a couple others that we got to talk about as well. And see, with that first shooting right there, they're not looking for a shooter, right? This one, coroner called the shooting scene North 24th Street in Baton Rouge. Police telling us they when they got there, this is what, Cherry Street, North 24th and Cherry Street? But we're not sure what led up to this shooting.
No, we're just told that the coroner was called. First responders telling us that right there to the scene at 24th Street. So still a lot of gaps left in this investigation. Of course, Crime Stoppers is that number to call with any of the things that we're talking about, including this 3rd incident here. And on Jefferson Avenue, right, later in the day, police finding 50-year-old Gregory Cheney dead with multiple gunshot wounds.
But again, we still don't know. They don't know. Who might have pulled the trigger here. So that first shooting, they think they know, those 2 folks getting shooting at each other. The second one, they don't know. This third one, they don't know. Crime Stoppers is going to be the number to dial. As always, no one ever knows who you are, could be eligible for that reward. The program works because you get involved. So see if you can't make a difference here.
Please. We're also following this here.
Oh, man.
Yeah, we sent you a number of push alerts about this through the 9 News app. So deputies in Point Capee Parish, they're actually calling off a search after a possible reported sighting of an escaped inmate out of Mississippi. This, we're told that the reported sighting possibly happened in Maringouin.
Yeah, that's what they were telling us. In fact, the sheriff's office there put out canine units. In the overnight hours, they put up their drones as well to kind of search. But they called off that search because they believe he is out of that particular area, but has not been found yet, so still looking for him.
Take a good look here and go ahead and share that story. In the meantime, Point Capee Sheriff is saying, hey, lock your doors, lock your homes, always good practice, but especially in this case, go ahead and do that. And if this man looks familiar to you, asking you to call 911.
Oh, immediately, right?
Yes.
Absolutely do that. I want to let you know a couple things going on. District Attorney Hiller Moore stepping up, Baton Rouge Press Club. I imagine he's got a lot of things to talk about.
Not only an update on 2023 crime, but the Commons data reporting platform that we're going to see some rollout and updates about. Expecting all of that today at the Baton Rouge Press Club. Again, you can hop on over to Drusilla Place Catering. Every Monday it happens.
Easy to get to, easy to be a part of. Want to let you know about this as well. Livingston Parish Library looking to turn that thumb of yours green.
How about it? If you are interested today, make your way out to the main branch library in the town of Livingston. That's where they're going to teach you some herb gardening tools, tips and tricks from the LSU Ag Center. A good time to start thinking about planting.
I could use that, man. My herb gardens always go south. Looking to become a firefighter. Actually, maybe if you had some questions about possibly being a, what does it take to be? Kelly Harvard was talking with the good folks from the St. George Fire Department.
This is different from the Hybrid Academy we talked about a couple months ago. They're actually launching a new academy in January, and get this, Matt, they're offering on-the-spot hires once you complete this academy.
Like right out of the academy?
There, you are guaranteed a job. You don't have to apply again. That's it. You're on your pathway to become a St. George firefighter.
Wow.
Yeah. How about it?
Heroes. Check out the story. It's right there waiting for you. Hey, Christmas Crusade, the Livingston Parish Sheriff's Office Christmas Crusade.
Yeah.
This is the last week, okay? So they're doing this last week.
Yeah.
But this is the last week beginning today. So if you or someone you know, a family, maybe needs a little extra help, this could do a lot.
It's stressful for parents at this time of year, right? Especially if you're trying to make ends meet. So if you were thinking, hey, I need some help getting some gifts under the tree, LPSO would love to help you out. You do have to go in person to apply.
Right.
They're going to be at 29225 Woodside Drive. That's next to the Woodside landfill there.
Yeah.
Remember to bring certain pieces of documentation, right? Proof, a birth certificate, proof of income for everyone in the house. They're trying to make Christmas special for every family in the area.
That's kind of the idea. Hey, let's give you a look here as well. Pelicans going to be on the floor, the court later tonight. It's the quarterfinals of the NBA's in-season tournament. Steve, I'm with you. I'm not even sure what the heck that thing is. I just know the Pelicans have the roster to do better than they're doing right now. They lost to the Bulls over the weekend, the struggling Chicago Bulls. I don't know. We'll see what they want to do.
It's so up and down, so inconsistent.
Really
yeah, it's hard to figure them out. But like you said, they got the roster, especially when you got everybody playing and healthy. We'll see. If you figure out this in-season tournament thing, let me know.
I'll let you. Because I thought I knew what it was all about, and then I figured out that I was wrong. So I got to look at it.
I thought following on Twitter would be helpful. Nope, that just added more to the confusion. I'm like, wait, what is going on here? Why? We'll see. Yeah. We'll see how it all plays
Welcome back, Johnny.
Good to have you. We'll be having another update on weather and traffic in 10 minutes.
Celebrate this holiday season with the gift of a new Honda during Happy Honda Days at Team Honda. And now you can make no payments for 90 days on our biggest selection of Hondas this year, making this the happiest time of the year. Come save now at Louisiana's #1 Honda dealer, Team Honda.